Okay, I think I'm ready here. Oh man, time for more Penumbra. This is kind of like a once-a-week game, isn't it? It's not too bad. I hear it's not a very long game. I think I've streamed it 2 hours each, the 2 times that I've actually played it. Sort of like a 5-hour game, so I might actually end up finishing it today, maybe. We'll see. If I do it relatively quickly, then I might do something else, but we'll just have to play it by ear and see how it goes. I'm thinking there's probably a little bit left, though. It's not going to be, like, too immediate. Why am I standing on the table? I don't remember doing that last time. What is even happening in this game? We've made our way up to Greenland, and done all this stuff in here with these secret laboratories and finding out all sorts of things that are happening here, but yet not finding out what exactly is going on. There's just stuff here, and it's interesting and weird, and we're getting chased by like giant man-eating worms and mutant zombie dogs and all sorts of things. So it's been a pretty spectacular event. There is one live person here who was part of a crew that was initially stationed here, and he likes to eat rats, and he's a little bit crazy, and I think we are on our way to see him, but I guess we'll just have to see what happens next. Chemical storage. Okay, alright. This is one of the main areas that we were in last time. In case we run across any dogs. I feel like it would probably be a good idea to carry a barrel with me, that way I could jump on top of it. I'm not exactly sure where we were. And I mean, well, we were in the chemical storage. We worked our way through there. I think we entered through there and then we had a big adventure and came all the way back around and got a handful of things, but I don't remember exactly what. Let's take a look at the notes. Remember the to-do list. Oh, okay. There's nothing to do, right? Okay, so I was in chemical storage. Did I picked up a number of chemicals, yes. Okay, maybe I needed to mix those. I just forget what we're supposed to do with them. That's the only problem. I remember picking them up, kinda, and getting there. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do at this particular moment. But, yes. So let's take a look at the notes again. Chemist notes. Magnesium, calcium, barium, chloride, phosphorus, sodium. Badly administered dopamine clouds frequently everything. Okay, so let's take a look here. Oh, we don't know what this is. Maybe A to B, F to E. Is there a listing that says what each of these chemicals actually are? Good beef jerky, I was running low on that. Okay. Just checking one last time, make sure there's nothing here. I don't think there is. Okay, so I'm gonna walk around here and see if there's anything obvious. I don't think I could do anything with the chemicals. Is that? Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna try each one. I don't think there's anything I could do with it right at this particular moment, so... Let's take a look around and see if there's anything. Like, I don't think I've went to that Lake Urakak. I feel like we're supposed to head over there at some point. Like, that might be endgame. Section B. Should just be able to head straight down, right? Or is that not it? Okay. Shit. Let's see. I thought I heard something coming from over here, but it actually might have just been going through the wall. What to do? Oh, come on now, don't be silly. Well, it must have seen me. No, that's not quite right. I think that was too close to the wall at some point. Let me see if I can lure it out. I can't tell if the one I'm hearing is this one over here. Or if there's two of them. Oh, not attracted to the meat, huh? Let's see. Come on, make a go for it. I feel like I might have attacked one from up here before, but I don't know if it's gonna work this time. Ugh. Shit. Too high up. Is that it? Okay. Let's see, where am I now? I'm on my way to the Lake Urakak section. Which again, may be where I need to be. Oh hey, one of these things. The steam area. Where's the, oh, there it is. Okay. I was able to kill one of the dogs somewhat easily. by trapping him in there and then turning a lever and steaming him to death. Doesn't really always seem like it might work, but like it didn't exactly turn out so great the first time around, but I was able to get it done. What is this? Last will and testament of Joe Freeman, final thoughts. Oh man, this is as recent as 2000. I, Joe Freeman, would like to leave all my personal belongings to my sister May in the knowledge that she will distribute them wisely. We always used to say, better to die young than to never live at all. I guess we're going to get our wish. I know enough about survival to realize I won't be surviving much longer. John O., my buddy, I just don't know. My left leg is broken in 3 places, and I suspect I also have shattered my pelvic bone. 3 hours ago, we'd set up camp. John O., or is it John O. or John O.? Like Johnny. John O. Sent off to find some usable timber for the fire. When he got back, he was very excited. I couldn't work out what it was that had got him so agitated, but I went along with it all the same. Should have recognized the signs. Soon after, he got worse. He jumped me when I turned away, burying my face in the snow, trying to suffocate me. I still don't know what he found in the ice to enrage him so. Lucky for me, the ground gave way and we both fell. I landed hard on ice and desperately clawed my way onto the more solid ground. I was running on adrenaline. I didn't notice the pain. I just knew that if I was going to die, I didn't want it to be in the frozen water beneath me. When you fall into a frozen lake, you don't just drown or freeze to death. Your whole body seizes up from the cold. Every instinct tells you to swim for the side, but your body won't let you. You gradually dip under the surface, your last breath expelled when you fell. But you don't drown there and then. Your body shuts everything down, survives on what strength you have left. You can last for an hour just floating there, slowly dying. So now, I'm lying here, my soaked Gore-Tex slowly freezing me in place. Me on one side of the lake, John O. trapped on the other. I'm worried about him. From what I can see from the side, his arm is dislocated, his shoulder blade fractured, and his wrist broken. I could see all that. Wow. I don't think they're all that far apart. Can't hear anything he yells, but he looks to be constantly muttering to himself, testing the ice with the crowbar from his pack. I don't know how he can stand the pain, or where his strength is coming from, but at any rate, something strange happened to him. Fortunately for me, he can't cross the ice. It'll give way under his weight. The only way to cross would be to carefully spread your weight evenly across the surface. It looks in too much of a rush for that. There's a lot of drugs in my system right now. I have another bottle of painkillers. There's enough to finish the job. I always say I'd rather die pushing the boundaries than drift away in my sleep. Guess I didn't mean that after all. I'd rather gently slip away than die cold or bleeding. Useless. Well, not entirely, just an old flare and some painkillers. Finally, something younger than me. Maybe this pack will help me figure out what's going on down here. It could have just been spelunkers. He was adventuring after all. So presumably this is the frozen lake that he was on. I wonder how you spread your weight in this particular circumstance. I mean, crouching doesn't necessarily do it. I should save. If I see none of the things, I don't know. I don't like them. But at the same time, I know I'm leaving a part of myself behind each time I go near them. Can I just leave it here? Of course you can. Disused shed. Who knows how old it is or who last used it. Okay, so I'm gonna crouch and say that's probably the method here. Looks solid, but not as much as it seems down here. Won't catch me trekking across that. Okay. That's what happens. Yep. wonder if I could, like, ride that barrel. This might be doable. Maybe. We'll just have to wait and see if the thing gives away. Because I wonder if it registers simply because I'd be on the ice, or if there's some logic to it. I'm just curious to see if this works, to be quite honest. Let's see. Like, you move it just ever so slightly. I think I'm going further than I did the other time. Let's see. Oh, early physics in games. Physics manipulation, I should say. Always led to some great things. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm further than I was when I attempted to go it on foot. The only thing is that, you know, is it worth it? Probably not. I could do this. I don't know if it's as fast. Oh, there's also the, those things. I wonder if that would have done the trick, because if you lay them down, I mean, I guess you're sort of spreading your weight around. Alright. It seems a little faster if I tap it. And then we kind of lost all momentum. Let's see. The only problem is I just don't know if there's anything worth getting here. I'm curious to see if, because if I could do this, I say that it probably registers whether or not you're actually on the ice. So I'm curious to see if stepping on this might be similar. It might be quicker, but then at the same time, it's like positioning it. It might be a pain in the ass. Shit. Okay. You can't jump on it, I guess. Falling onto it is okay, apparently, but actually jumping, not so much. Alright, well, I don't think I'll be attempting to cross it like that, just because of how much time it would take. If I wasn't streaming, I actually probably would just try that. See if it worked. But nah. I'm good for right now. I don't know. I don't think I would have anything. Yeah, nothing that could help me get across, at least at this point in time, so probably just leave it. See if there's something else we could discover in one of the other areas. I don't think there's too much else here. Let me take a look at the map real quick. We got this lake area. If I turn in here, there's a little... Oh, it's probably just a dead end. The incinerator, I believe I was in already. Section B, I don't quite remember what that was. I think that was a... The only exit out of there was a keypad door, which I did. So, don't need to do that. Some kind of reservoir. just wish I could remember what exactly we needed to use the chemicals for. I know we were talking to Red, sort of. And it sounded like wherever he was at, it was near. But I couldn't say for sure. Let's take a look at the notes, see if there's something else here. Well, search for Jono's remains in hopes of locating valuable clues. Ah, shit. Okay. He was across the lake, though. Maybe there is some other kind of method I'm supposed to use. Oh, you know what? Being able to stand on the barrels. Ah, shit. I remember doing like something like that for Deus Ex, thinking about it. Bypassing a electricity floor. Basically, I just grabbed 2 items, stood on one, placed the other in front, and then just kept bringing the other one over and stepping on it. That way he didn't touch the floor. Now, in the logic of the game about what's been established, it doesn't make too much sense, but it might just work. I don't know. Thing is, shit, yeah, these are super heavy, and if it was the tin barrels I could do it, but I can't do it like that. Oh shit, no, not that. You're supposed to grab it. It's much easier when you could actually lift something and place it, as opposed to rolling it. Ah, shit, and once it tips over like that, I don't think there's any getting it back up. I made myself a car. What the hell? Oh shit, shit, no! I needed to see where I was. And then it kind of lost it for a second. Oh my god, that's amazing. Well, it's possible. You just need to position it right. Like, wait a second, if I could drag it while walking backwards. You can't do it going forwards, but you can do it going back. No, come here. Incredible. There's no way this is how it was intended to be, though. Like, there's probably some sort of mechanic I'm forgetting, or something like that, but... no, we gotta stick together. We're stuck on something. What the hell are we stuck on? I messed it up. I don't think I could get it back. Well, maybe, yeah. Nope. Well, that let me live too. I don't know that... Yeah, there's a crowbar. What the hell? Like, will it let me get over there? Let me walk a little bit. I don't know, maybe if I run over it. I just wish I didn't get stuck in that one part. Otherwise I would have been able to do it and have a ride back. What good could a crowbar do me, though? I got the pickaxe. It's like, if I need to pry something open, I don't think I've had a problem doing that. Until this point, so... Shit. Yeah. It's like if I just positioned it a little bit better, like if I knew you could do this, I would have tried to position it a little bit better because I could see the crowbar from here. If I could have positioned these so that they were, you know, a little more in line with it, then that probably would have worked to my benefit quite a bit. Ugh. Maybe I could just walk with it. Hold on. Because that's like kind of spreading your weight, right? Maybe. No. Could do that though. Well, the problem is getting back around. I don't know. There's like these boards there that kind of gives me some indication that maybe they won't crack. Shit. But then stuff like that happens. There's got to be a better way to do this, but I'm gonna try the barrel method one more time. Didn't want to turn over last time, which it's turned over every other time. I wonder if I could break these. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Thinking maybe there's something inside. the single barrel method is quite horrible. I wonder if I could make it to one of those though, and then like grab it. And then push it and then move on this. Like I do with the other barrel. Say the same thing for all of it, because I wonder if there's like a section where like, oh, that looks a little more stable, or something like that. It breaks off into sections. Like, look, I could see a seam there. I wonder if stepping on another area would do the same. Let's see. Like, this seems more solid. Who's that? Oh, that's another seam. Let's try something. So we need to go over here. But the ice could break relatively quickly. Only problem is this doesn't give me that weight constraint that the barrel did. Well, let's see. Maybe I could just do this. Slowly make my way across. Oh no, don't turn on me. Oh, now we're stuck. I wonder if we hit a seam again. You kind of walk sideways on it. Hold on. Oh, and then it stopped doing it. Damn it. Every time I think I find something to work, it doesn't work. There's probably something I'm supposed to get. I don't know. I can't figure out what the means is. So I'm thinking there must be like an item or something, right? That I don't have. Snowshoes, perhaps. You know, like tennis rackets. Isn't that the idea behind it? That spreads out your weight enough where you don't break ice. But if I could cheese it. I don't know. That'd feel like a personal accomplishment. Oh, this is solid, right? Yeah. It's like when you get near a mound, it's solid. But there is a breaking point for all of them. It's like this one, there isn't even much shit. Oh, god damn it. Why didn't it? Hang on a second. Why did it break over there? But it was fine everywhere else. I wonder if you're just supposed to do that. I mean, then again, he does say, like, you won't catch me crossing that. Cross it anyway. Okay, well that works. Gore-Tex glove is high-tech, modern stuff. I hope the body attached to it, though. There's not a body attached to it. Jesus, what a way to go. Can I take the crowbar? Isn't this, what's his name? Jono? Now, wait a second. I wonder if this is, like, solid over here. That would make more sense. How do I get this thing? Oh, I think that platform is making that noise. There we go. Ooh. Crowbar. Okay. Well, congratulations, me. Now getting back across. If this is solid over here, that would make a lot more sense. Shit. No! Damn it. Oh, look. Saves my place here. Though, getting back across, now that's a predicament. Yeah, it looks like look over there, it breaks just enough where you won't be able to cross that little area. Shit. God damn. Well, can't break any more, right? Maybe I could just hop across that real quick. Oh, did it. Alright. Well, it's doable, you just can't fall too far under the water. Because then you're completely dead. Okay, so great, I got a crowbar now. Trying to think of what needed a crowbarring. That wasn't exactly, didn't give me any information. Like, okay, yeah, the John O thing. He didn't hold too many answers, but... Let's see. Should check out... I don't think any of the chemical compound areas are going to have anything for me at this particular time. I feel like I cleared them out, actually. So... let's make sure there's nothing around here. I wonder if those, like, section areas, like section B, or whatever it is, if that might have something. Who knows? Incinerator. Which again, I'm pretty sure we already went to. And there was like, that led to the whole like steam area. I had to do the steam puzzle. Let's see. Door's jammed. The hell did that? Oh, there it is. No, not quite right, really. Door's jammed. Use a crowbar to get it back open. What do you mean? How's that not gonna, or how's that gonna work? All right. Well, since that door's locked, that tells me that there's something in there that I haven't done yet. Even if I did the other area, which I don't even remember if I did. To be honest, I thought that was the room that had the keypad door, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's see, where are we? That could have been a previous section too. I don't know. Some of these areas look a little bit similar to each other, so... Door's been forged shut. It will never open again. Oh. Okay. Guess I don't remember that. Incinerator. Let's take a look at the incinerator area, I guess. Maybe this is a completely different section. Why is this off the map? What? Like, because we did go through quite a bit. So, but no, I remember the lake section being on the map when I played this last time. Okay, let's... I'm not strong enough to use my hands. I need a tool to force it open. Okay. So that's what that was for.
Where are you, my shiny knight? Have you really made it this far? I wait, and yet the pot never boils. I remain trapped in my den of iniquity. Perhaps the gods have toyed with me once more. Sentenced me to yet more years in this place of eternal nightlight. But now, maybe my ill advice has ended you. Have you run death's doorbell? Please don't leave poor Ren all alone once more, like all the others.
Okay. So... explosives book. No, yeah. I don't know that I have any of that. Okay, the regular old dynamite won't do? I guess the dynamite in this game isn't all that powerful. We got these chemicals, but they don't have any names. I figured there'd be a key somewhere, but tell me what each of it is, but I haven't seen anything. I don't want to use the flashlight too much because I don't really have too much battery power left, but it's a little bit hard to see. And so I keep flashing it a sec to see what's in front of me and then moving it back. Oh, okay. Had to really pull on that door. This room should serve me well as a potion mixer, the explosives book being my guide. Okay, so that's probably where we get the key. Find out what each of these things are. I can never see another of these things. I don't know. I don't like them, but at the same time, I know that I'm leaving a part of myself behind each time I go near them. Can I just leave it there? Okay. I think he said that last time. Oh, not quite. This thing's blocked with some amalgam of chemical sludge. Empty shelves. Fuse. Okay. But there's still nothing here that tells me what the chemicals are. I suppose we could just... No, I guess I can't do that either. Mixing this with... I don't know. Okay, let's take a look. Explosives book, right? I don't think there's anything else unless there's something on... Well, let's see the chemical. So they have them listed here as numbers, but numbers aren't letters. Oh, okay, hold on. Badly administered dopamine clouds frequently everything. I thought that was like some kind of warning, like legit. So, do they correspond to the numbers? B is magnesium, A is calcium. Let's see. So, this is gonna be stupid. Okay, so explosives book. We need to make something here with chemicals. And possibly a fuse. Red phosphorus and barium. Focus on more point of interest. Find a viable chemical mix. Form that exists somewhat of a legend of modern pyrotechnics reference. By those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. It's incredibly volatile, making it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. Mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. So was sulfur one of the chemicals I have? I do have barium. Should probably be D. Barium and red phosphorus. So 3 and 5. D and F. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what I put in there. I think that's it. Yeah, I think I just put F in there. So long as I'm careful when I move it, I should stay stable. Oh God. Why? Why would they do this? Oh god. So what do I do? Like chuck it over there or what? I'm gonna walk up to it first. There we go. Okay. Now what? I don't exactly have a projectile. I do have dynamite. Oh yeah, I do have a fuse. Son of a bitch. Are we sure that's not going to cause an additional cave-in? Hello, friend. Are you in here? Locked.
Good evening. You actually came. There is much that should leave my throat box now, but words elude me. You came, you are so pretty, but I've been bad. The underworld already beckons me, so I suppose one further misdemeanor will change little. It is false pretension, and not guiding light with which I have led you here. I cannot give you the answers you want. You may wish to find what it is you seek, but that is a fiction. You cannot know what it is you sought through the vast leaden doorway, or else you would seek anything else in the world. No, the key stays with me in here, so the life that has led me, horrible as it may be, is better still than the life that waits for you, hungry behind those doors. As replacements go, you shall be admirably abnormal. But you must wonder why this metal burning chamber is talking to you in the voice you knew only as red. For it is I, your companion, residing within. You see, I have waited for this day so many years. They won't let me die. They have parts of my head are not my own. And I cannot take my life. It is against the rules. Please, the pain has gone on for so long. All I wanted was a friend, but now the time for chit-chats and marshmallows by the fire has ended. And I hope that soon, so shall my life. I have knocked on the death's door for so long. Please, let him invite me in for tea.
Okay. Supply pipes. Ignition button, huh? Combustion meters measuring temperature, humidity, and gas flow, among others. Vicious looking things, almost like meat hooks. Very true. Wonder if we could take one. I wasn't sure that this would be the correct outlet, because there was also this here. So like, what is this? Door. It's different, newer than all the others. Must be where Red's been leading me all this time. But it seems suspicious. Like, what about this? Alright, Red, I'm so sorry. Whatever happened to you down here, it's over now. Red's key. Alright. Yeah, he did say he had the key on him. So I wonder if this door over here was locked. I don't know, I didn't trust it exactly, so... Lever. I guess it's in here. Poor Ed, I'm so sorry. You're at peace now. You must have been the one that wrote all the other words in the other room. Head is hurting, please let me die. Liberty, or... Doesn't even look like death. Draught? Death, poor... something. Nobody to talk to. Red is dead. Must have been where he was talking to me from. What the hell? Leaving out how Red managed to catch and kill this thing, it's quite clearly inedible. Poor guy must have been close to starving to death. I'm sure he could gnaw on something. Oh, it's a pinup. I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at for a second. You can see now Red sitting here guiding me. Probably wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for him. Why'd he have to leave me down here alone? Chains in his arms are visible now. Not there out of choice. Father looks on aghast. He clutches some notes, shaking his hands. He knows what has come. What the man has released. The only one who could stop it. Howard knows the real fear. Who? Whom? This thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I said that several times before. Reams of books. Where did Red scavenge all these from? There's everything from survival manuals to the collected works of Shakespeare. Kant's Ethics. If this was how he spent his time, no wonder he spoke so strangely. He must have led a lifetime of misunderstanding. Probably. My dearest friend, this is a predicament. How are you? I'm well, as can be expected. I have some sad news, though. A few days ago, there was some kind of collapse, and some of the ceiling of the cave fell in on me. What scares me is that I was in an off-limits part of the mine. They may not look for me here, but if they do and they find me, I'll be in so much trouble. But I don't think I have to worry about that because I'm not sure I'll be getting out of here. Don't mind so much. I've been working in the mine for about 3 weeks now. I'm really proud that I can send money home, but it's pretty tough work. So far, you're the only person that's been nice to me. Plus, I have some nice company down here. There's some friendly kind of creepy crawlies and some books I brought from home that I was thinking of taking to the rec room. If you think about it, I was really quite lucky I had all this stuff with me. Otherwise, I'd be bored stiff. As it is, I have Shakespeare, Bronte, Nietzsche. Perfect bedtime reading. Although I suppose I might be trapped in here long enough that I have time to read them twice. I always used to ask my mum how long people survive without food and things. That some people can survive underwater for over 5 minutes, and some people last in the desert for weeks. But she always said you had 3 minutes of air, 3 days of water, etc. I suppose I'll probably find out soon enough. I guess if I had to, I could find food around the place. Like I said, there's all sorts of creatures here, but they're better off as my friends than my lunch. Wonder whether I shall starve to death or go crazy first. Yeah, this sounds too much fun, I guess. But if I had to choose, I'd say I'd want to go mad. Sounds like an adventure. Tom Redwood, proper mine worker, December 1970, age 14. Ah, been down here for quite some time. Who was he talking to? Or just future friends? Can't use that? Alright. Smells like a sewer. How did Red sleep on this? Maybe he just didn't sleep? He'd had to sleep at some point. And who needs a mattress to sleep on? You can just sleep on the floor if you're desperate enough. I did it for 2 years just because I wanted to. Trying to see if there's anything under here. Damn, no, just a stain. At least he had pinups. I don't know where he got the massive eye picture, though. It's a little bit weird. And a mouth. Jesus, from the stench. I think this may have been his toilet. Ugh. Well, it goes down quite a ways. No wonder he was getting hungry. What a final meal. Rationed slugs. Still, knowing Red, perhaps he enjoyed them. Don't judge. Is that a noose? It's a weird looking noose. How many hours did he spend with his neck in this noose, just trying to end it all? It was against the rules, apparently. Electrical panel. Funny place to have one. Shit, I'm running out of battery power. So. Oh, you know what? I got a screwdriver. Looks like a gray wire and a red wire, maybe. So we just leave blue. Oh, okay, we just do all of them. Fair enough. Not quite, huh? As I stepped into the mouth of the underground facility, there should have been questions, fears, doubts running through me. Instead, I was torn in two. Part of me, I felt, had died, along with my only ally and friend. His final words had raised more questions than they'd answered, and I couldn't get his screams for help out of my head. Despite knowing deep down that the pain I had caused Red was itself all the help I could have offered him. I was alone again, but I had nothing to do other than press into the unknown. I felt so bad about Red. Should have listened to him and stayed where I was. Would trade his fate 100 times for my own. Really? I don't know. At least you're making progress. The other side of me was looking forward to what might await me in my continued journey. I felt sure that I would soon find some clue or other to my father's fate, and that he was inextricably linked to everything that was happening. I also couldn't help but suspect everything I had seen up until that point was just a symptomatic of whatever lay beyond the threshold. I know now I was right. Welcome to the shelter, established in 1973. Elevated caste 4, chief staff 6, lower caste 39, temporary 8, total population 57. Great. So we found a vault. Nice. Didn't think they'd have one as far up as Greenland. What the? I wonder how far I can go. I could even go that far at all. I think it's stuck. Well, there it goes. Is there still like a figure down there? Oh. That the man who first ascended into the mine was no more, so began my next chapter. To be continued. Oh. Here, I was trying to be sneaky about it. I guess that was all part of the plan. Okay, well that was Penumbra Overture, episode 1 of 3. I forget what the names of the other games are. Ooh. A bit of EDM mixed in there. Okay, well, interesting game. Like I said, obviously, this would go on to influence so much more, and it's interesting to see where it kind of all began. I do have the other games in this series. I think I have all 3. I'm pretty sure I got the full set, but let me see, because you could get them all at once for a certain price. I just don't remember what it was. Like $5 or $6 or something like that. Where the hell is this? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I don't have the third one. Never mind. Huh. I thought I got all 3. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe it's like lower down. Well, anyway, I think Black Plague is next, but I'm not going to start that up just yet, so we'll get into it at some point, somewhere down the line. Just not today. It's a little early still. I think I'm gonna put on Spyro and do that, but it's gonna take a little bit for the cables to get managed and whatever, and I wouldn't be able to play music anyway. Then there's some new Twitch thing going on, but regardless, what I mean is I'd have to switch audio ports and it would just be interrupted and sound weird. So I think I'm just going to stop the stream for right now, and then I will restart it with everything hooked up, and then we'll do that for just a bit, maybe an hour and a half. Nothing too strenuous, but yeah, so I'm going to be right back. So let me do that.